welcome back to Tweety Podcast. How's everyone doing? Welcome to our next episode. And in today's episode, we're here with well-known students who are really good at their sports. Welcome, Fabian and Radi.
Welcome, guys. How does it feel to be on Tweety Podcast today?
It feels good.
Yeah?
It's like our second time here. Because the first time the footage got corrupted.
But now, trust me, we're going to bring you guys a lot better episodes. And now, let's directly jump into the content and ask these two sports people about their individual athletics.
Wait, before we get in there, let's just congratulate them because they won the third place. Was it an Orso Cup?
Oh yeah, Orso Cup. Congrats, guys. Really good job.
What was it with Al-Azhar 14?
Oh.
It was a very...
It was
a decent loss.
It was
But then these
difficult,
guys,
man.
first time, they need experience. It was really, really good. For the first time, they did really well. And
Yeah, like
the entire school's proud of you guys.
for our tournament, we barely even practiced for compared to the other schools. We got third, and the people that got second and first, they're national
Experience.
schools and their
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
there
That's
you
the
go.
thing. So we got the highest in the international school, like at third
There you go.
place
There you have it.
compared to the other schools
Yeah.
that also practice too.
Absolutely beautiful, by the way. Amazing. Good job. Okay,
Alright.
perfect. Now, let's start off with the questions. First question, straight up. If your sports journey were a movie, what would the title be and why?
What would the title be?
If it was a movie, think it through.
The downfall of Ruddy.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like I'm into sports, but like my whole family isn't. So like they keep predicting like, oh, if you go into sports, you'll be injured instantly. They haven't seen me. Like literally, none of my games they pulled up.
Oh, man.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's kind of. Are you okay?
Yeah,
That's kind of sad.
but sometimes I don't want them to pull up.
Mm.
How about you?
Okay.
How about you?
Yeah, what about you?
I don't know. I'd name it like something boring. I'm not sure. Like
Next gen Messi.
Nice.
Yeah, next gen Messi.
Next gen Messi will be here.
Yes.
Barcelona.
See, I'm even repping the gang though.
Oh, yes.
He's not repping this gang though.
Oh my bad. I'm sorry. I forgot.
All right. Great answers. Now, next one is what's something people always misunderstand about your sport and your role in it?
Very good question.
I think people when they like watch sports, they usually focus on like the people that score,
Oh,
And-
yeah.
and I feel like the defenders and the goalkeepers and the people that do the work in the background don't get as appreciated
Yeah.
as they should compared to
The one who rolls.
the one who scores.
Who
I'm not
scores,
saying
yeah.
that as in like they don't deserve it. Of course
Yeah,
they deserve
yeah,
it.
yeah.
They're the ones who score the points.
Yeah.
But like there's also people that
Yeah.
stop the points from the enemy from scoring.
It's
So
a
I
team
feel like-
effort.
yeah, it's a team effort. I feel like everyone should be appreciated as a team.
Take
Shout
note
out to
of that,
Clement,
guys.
bro.
Shout out to Clement and the gang.
Yes, there you go. All right.
Ready.
What about you?
Same. I guess like, yeah, some games, like most games actually, I don't score, but what they don't see is that like I assist a lot or passing. So yeah, sometimes I underperform. Yeah, this guy sometimes does. Everyone does sometimes, but yeah, some games I pop off. Like
Exactly, bro. There's always that one day that you go crazy or you don't. It's just a matter of you having to be consistent about it.
There you go.
Consistency is key.
Consistency. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly. Perfect. Next question. When did you first realize you were actually good at your sport? What was that one key defining moment which told you that, oh, I should do this?
So back then, I joined like a club for fun.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that serious. We just played like a few games with each other, like the people that were in the club.
Mm-hmm.
And since I was kind of older than most of my friends, because I had a lot of like friends that were a year younger, 2 years younger, maybe. I feel like every time I played with them, I did pretty good. Also because of like my size at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew they were good too. They weren't like just random small kids. They were also pretty good. should know them. They're Toby, Lolo, those guys. So I used to play with them back in the days when they were way smaller, but now they're my size. But I feel like at that time I knew like I was pretty good, and they also thought that I think they also thought that I was pretty good. So yeah, it's already since a long time ago.
Interesting. What about you, Reddy?
Well, football isn't like the first sport that came to me. The first sport was basketball. Like, I won a few championships with my small team in my old school. That was the sport I was really good at. And during that year, like when I was like small, playing football, I was the absolute worst. Let me tell you a story. On the first time on the pitch, I only played football because I wanted to play with my friend. That's about it. And then when we were in an actual game, I wasn't even chasing the ball. I was like chasing dragonflies around the field. There's a video of me, but I don't know where it is. But when I grew up, like I moved to Jakarta. That's when I was suddenly good at football. Like I wanted to play football, but there were bigger kids who like didn't want me to play because they thought I was bad. So, but then when I moved here,
Prove them wrong.
proved them wrong.
There you go. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
So, how do you deal with moments when self-doubt creeps in? Because I know for sure that you guys sometimes feel like, oh, I don't think I'm good enough for this or that. So, how do you deal with that?
Yeah, good question.
Actually, I doubt myself a lot. I don't really like prevent it. Like I accept it. Like yeah. Oh, maybe I'm bad. What if I don't pop off this game? So I accept that. I just keep playing. That's where.
There you go.
For
What about
me,
you?
I feel like you might not see it, but after like pretty much every game, I always first thing I think of is like what I did wrong. And it's not that I use that to make myself feel sad or something. I actually do that so I hope the next time I don't do it and I do better, right? So I always look and think to myself that like I might not be good enough. I didn't do as good as this person. I want to be as good as this person, or the enemy team was really good. But I use that as like motivation instead of something to bring me down.
There you go. Yeah, precisely. So the main thing is, embrace the self-doubt. Don't fully neglect it. Have it. Use it as a motivation
Yep.
to keep driving. Okay, that's really, really good advice. One more piece of advice which you'd like to give yourself when you were just starting out. So what was something you wish you told yourself if you could travel back when you just started playing the sport?
Take it way more serious. Because like I told you, the club I joined, we weren't that serious. We just did that, like training for like 10 minutes, and then the rest for the next 1 hour, 30 minutes, we played like a match. That was it. I just played for fun. But when I look back, I wish I could do it like serious and join a more serious club. So who knows, like I could have been in a better club right now and like have a chance of playing professionally or something like that. And
I see.
my skills would be way better. So yeah, that's what I always think that every time I play football, I always think like if I just had that moment ages ago where I could have joined a more serious club, I think I would be in a different place right now.
Interesting.
You
Really,
ready?
really deep.
For me, I would tell my younger self that I have to build my confidence because when I was in Jakarta, I was like the target for like I don't know. I was small. I was weak. Yeah. I have a high pitched voice. You can hear it. So yeah, I was really the target. So when I moved here, I enjoyed the football team first because I knew there were people better than me. So I didn't know my level. So I have to remind myself confidence is key. And sometimes I forget that a lot nowadays. But still learning.
Still learning.
There you go.
All right. So
Exactly.
I know the sports that you guys play, which is basketball and football, requires lots of skills, right? But if you could choose one skill to train for 1 month, what would that be?
Yeah, will be one skill.
For basketball or football?
Football,
for you.
basketball,
Basketball.
for Reddy.
Like a skill.
Or anything at all.
Or anything.
Yeah,
You
it
could
could
Give me
be
an example of a
football.
skill. Like, what do you mean by a skill?
Like shooting. Like
it could be a physical skill, or it could be, like dedication, anything at all. What would you think?
Well, for me, I would do my shooting because my shooting sucks. Everyone knows that, right?
Both in
Um,
basketball.
Yeah,
and
both
football?
in both sports.
Oh, okay.
I think in football, I would like to train not just myself, but as the team to train our chemistry and our tactics because I feel like we have so much potential. Like we got third by pretty much not training at all. Imagine if we did train, we would be competing with the national schools. Maybe not as good as them, or we might have still gotten second place, but like second place is second place. Second place
There
is
you
second
go.
place.
There you go.
It's like second place feels like, oh, I could have got first. So
Exactly.
you never feel
Yeah,
good
like
enough when you're in
even
second.
even right now as third, I feel like we had so much potential to do better because like we only practiced like once or twice, and that was literally like a few days before the tournament, and that was it. Other schools, they were literally practicing with coaches months before, like renting out the courts just so they could privately train. We were just at home like chilling.
No, but I understand. You know, this was the first time anyways. You guys did really well. Now that we know that you guys have that potential, now that you guys know about it yourself, you'll be a lot more focused for the future. And you guys have inspired a lot of younger kids to take up football as a sport. So that's really, really good of you guys. All right, with that said and done, next question. To lock in, what song would always be on your hype playlist before a game?
I'm sure you all have a song.
Definitely, there's no way you don't.
Like a song I'd listen to before the game.
There you go, yeah. Just so you know, get in the zone.
Yeah. Relax your mind or so that you can focus on the game.
I don't say gidagi gidagi.
I'm gonna put y'all on. I listened to this song called "The Hood's Dream" on Spotify. The singer is the rapper is Skepta, but
Okay.
but on Spotify it's under the artist called 808 Mystic, and I really like that song. I feel like it's like a really chill but like hard song, so I like listening to that before games. I like
Interesting.
listening to like British rap
British
and
rap.
stuff like that.
British rap is hard.
I don't listen to music before games, but
Wow.
if it's what are you
what?
saying,
Yo.
bro? Nah, but like if there was one song to lock in, any Cardi song, any Cardi song.
Cardi?
Yes.
Playboy Cardi.
Cardi's Dukes, bro.
Cool. Listen to those two songs, by the way. Really good.
Yeah. Listen to Cardi.
Yeah.
All right. So other than song, maybe what's something that you do before every game or competition that's more habit than strategy? So it's like it's not a strategy, but then you just do it.
Pre-game ritual.
Yeah, pre-game routinely. Like
Yeah.
A pre-game routine.
What do you do?
it's more like a habit that you do.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if it's a habit, but I go like really early before a game and like just use because usually before the game no one uses the pitch and they allow us to go on it, so it's pretty much like a free
Free training.
like you
period.
can free.
Yeah.
So like I go like an hour early
Wow.
before a game and then like just run around with the ball, get some touches, shoot a little bit, and yeah, I like going early for games, so it's also safe too. So because if you're late you can't play.
Yeah.
Or I mean, like you can get like a penalty for your team.
Oh
something like
wow.
that.
Okay. Interesting.
For me, I am so serious. I sleep right before every game. Like,
You sleep
yes,
every day, bro. What do you?
yeah, but like this is like right before the game.
All right.
Right before game, I just sleep on my bed, and then my alarm wakes me up, and then I go to the field, and then I
What
play.
if you like overslept?
Has it happened?
Have you ever?
Never.
No way.
And hopefully it doesn't happen.
So your brain just knows.
Yeah.
That's good. That's pretty good. Okay. Interesting answers. What's your relationship with pain and fatigue? Yes. Do you embrace it, fear it, or do you ignore it? What happens when you're tired or when you're hurt?
Luckily for me, I don't like get many injuries during games. Only like recently, I've gotten like a few cramps. That's it. And I'm lucky to not have like any sprained ankles or broken bones or anything. So yeah, I guess I'm very lucky. And like the only like the worst thing I've experienced is probably just like running so much to the point where it's hard to breathe because like your throat feels like it's like blocked up. So when you
Okay.
breathe, it's like really hard. And you can like lose your vision a little bit, and like
Oh,
there's
wow.
a chance of passing out. But like
Oh wow.
it's only happened like a few times, so yeah, but that's like the worst thing.
Wow.
For me,
Okay.
because for me,
Oh,
yeah, okay. For me, because I have asthma, like it's hard
Oh,
to
me
breathe.
too.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, asthmatic.
I have asthma, so it's hard to breathe a lot during the games. But for me, like my most fear is when I cramp my ankle or my leg. But whenever that happens in game, I just push through it. Actually, I never tell like
damn.
I never fall down to the ground. This guy.
Yeah, for real. Like
There you go.
I always like every time I fall down or get a cramp, I always try and like get off the field so the game can keep continuing because I don't want to waste time because like those seconds are very precious. Like that could have been a goal at the end of the day, and we could have won that match if we saved that time. So I actually kind of don't like it when if someone gets injured. I know it's like kind of weird, but like if someone gets injured and they like make such a scene, I feel like just take me off the field so the game can continue. You know, don't just leave me there and waste time.
No, that's why I heard like a saying that football players are the most dramatic when they got hurt because like they would be like rolling on the field and
Yeah,
stuff
see,
like that.
so that's like to get a foul though. But if you're actually hurt, then that's a different story. But like if you're the initial like tackle and you fall over, then yeah, it's a bit dramatic.
Dramatic. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So I'm sure you guys have win a lot, but also lose a couple of times. And when you guys win or other team wins, do you think that's a luck or it's just
Hard
Well,
work.
when we win against another team,
if you win against another team, have you ever think that it's just a luck? Or maybe if other team
Wins
has
against
ever
you.
won, have you ever think that's their luck?
I feel like most of our wins, if not all, is not based on luck. I feel like we just played good that day, and if we lose, we lose. If we win, we win. And like, I feel like we were actually lucky, to go 3-2 against Al Azhar because we got in that one game we got 2 penalties, and that was our 2 goals. So I feel like that was pretty lucky. Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah. Well, I don't believe in luck. Yeah. Everything was destined to be like that.
There you
Nice
go.
answer.
Destined for great.
That's genius. Perfect. Really, really cool. Next question is really interesting. If your team were a family, what role would you have? For example, would you be the older sibling? Would you be the cousin? Would you be the uncle? What would you be?
Father, the mother.
I'll be the dad, bro. Okay.
Yeah?
I'll be the dad.
Not the mom?
100%. Nah, not my mom, bro. Not the mom. Please don't remind me of that.
The dad?
Dad.
Respect.
I don't know. Probably the little brother.
Yeah, I was also thinking that answer for you.
Because
Fair enough.
besides Joska, I'm the youngest player there. So
Oh, wow. Okay,
All
pretty
right.
cool.
So next one is going to be about your teammates. Who do you think is the loudest? Who has like the loudest voice in the locker room? And should they be quiet sometimes?
I think it's me.
Really?
I'm so loud, bro. Like I feel like even on and off the pitch, I'm a loud person. Especially on, I like shouting a lot.
You're just
Sometimes-
loud in general, though. I'm just
Okay.
like,
Probably.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But like in game and stuff, I try to like so they can hear me. Because you can't just like talk normally. I want to shout so to make sure you can
it's
hear
okay.
me.
I scream in sports too. You
Your scream is crazy, bro.
Interesting.
I don't. Can I say no comment? Because I don't.
have to answer, man.
It's a question and you have to answer.
Loudest in the locker room.
You can just you can do
I don't know. It's just
Say
like
it, say it, say it. It's fine.
like they're only loud when I interact with them. So like, oh well, Mike probably. Yeah, because he's always bugging me. No, but it's not that I don't like you. It's not that I don't like him, but like bugging me, like talking to me. It's just that he's just loud sometimes. Like,
Tweety.
yeah, exactly.
Tweety.
Interesting.
Always like.
Yeah, that noise.
Crazy. All right. Who's most likely to show up late with a smoothie and still act like the MVP? You get the gist of the question. Who's likely to, show up late, least disciplined?
And then suddenly they're so good.
Well,
No?
well.
Really?
I feel like maybe for like for tournaments and stuff, he'll take it like hella serious and like come a little early. But like if it's just like example those friendly type of games where it's like against another school like that and it's not a tournament, he'd come probably like a bit late maybe, and I can see him pull up with like a smoothie just walking to the court with earphones in and like but still like getting MVP and stuff.
Yeah, that guy's crazy good, bro.
Yeah, I agree with Fabian. Noah.
Noah? Alright. What about basketball? Yeah. Good
Oh,
question.
basketball.
Ooh,
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to hear
Talk about
this.
basketball.
basketball.
Come on.
Well,
I wanna
well,
hear it.
no,
I
I
wanna hear it.
actually don't know.
Do you have
I know who you're thinking
you
about.
have
Nah, I know.
have a name?
Come on. Yeah, I have a
I don't know
name.
what he's talking about.
I know who you're thinking
I
about.
want to hear your answer.
Like, can I-
Oh.
No,
Oh.
No.
I don't know that. Well, in my opinion, like show up late and then
Crazy.
do good. I mean, everyone's early at basketball. But I don't know. I actually don't know.
You guys
Probably
really
this
tried.
guy if he was still in the team.
Logan.
If he was still in the team,
Explain.
that is lies.
You were
That
late
is such
today,
lies.
bro. You were late to this recording.
Crazy.
But who are you taking up?
You guys have
Oh yeah.
For
You wanna say?
basketball?
No. Let's just keep them thinking.
Yeah. Think and comment. Who do you think it is?
Who do you think it is?
All right.
Okay then.
Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I wouldn't know. Actually.
Alright. Now let's get in something more imaginary. If we were in a zombie apocalypse, which teammate would survive in that?
Wow. Very
Most
interesting
likely
question.
to survive.
Which teammate would survive?
Okay, maybe you
who
can
would
answer which
survive?
teammate who would survive and who would not survive.
Noel would think a zombie's a human like that. And then like, who else? I don't know.
Would you survive?
Good question.
100% I'll survive.
Would you survive?
No.
Why not?
Probably for like just a couple of weeks. I would probably like be sleeping and then somebody would sneak up
Oh
on
my god, always sleeping.
Where's going sleep, bro?
You don't even realize that you are not surviving.
you wouldn't
bro.
know. You wouldn't
Oh,
even realize there was an
realize that there's
apocalypse, bro.
apocalypse.
You just be sleeping. One day you come outside.
That's gonna happen.
Crazy. Interesting.
But you don't.
I don't know who
Maybe the
team
most
would survive. I'd say myself. Wow.
Oh.
I think I would.
Honest answer.
Okay, it depends which type of zombies we're talking about. If it's like World War Z zombies, everyone's cooked.
Mm.
If it's like Walking Dead, then it's chill.
It's chill.
They're literally walking with slow motion. How you die?
Well, in the basketball team,
Uh-huh.
who wouldn't survive? This is Fatin. Yeah. Yeah, Fatin. Well, but who would survive? Probably. I don't know, like Sachin. He's really efficient. Always.
Mm.
Yeah, he's efficient.
Like,
Huh? Yeah, but he's like smart, you know. Yeah, he can. Well,
oh, he's gonna get bit though. What? Somersaults. Yeah, okay, that's great.
but well, I don't know. In the basketball team, yeah, I think it would be Sachin.
Sachin.
He's
Out of
a,
everyone?
I mean, in basketball games, he's really efficient. Like always passing, always seeing. Well, actually, I will change my answer. I will say Keenan.
Keenan.
Yes, he's smart.
But a zombie apocalypse?
Yes. I asked him. Jessica, he's just athletic. He doesn't know how to survive.
Nah, that
anything.
guy is dead, bro.
Yeah.
Whenever, like, why no, but like why I answer Keenan. Whenever I ask him something, he always has an answer to it. Like even something random, he would still
That's
analyze
true.
everything.
He knows a lot.
Mm.
So that's why I think he would survive it.
Keenan. Okay. Okay, perfect. Really, really good answers. What's the wildest post-win celebration your team has ever had?
So like
The most crazy, the most
most crazy
out of this
celebration
world. Yeah,
to a game.
to a game,
I mean, we don't. Oh my god, we don't really celebrate like that.
to
Though.
a game or to a goal.
We just eat. Oh, like if it's a game, we probably just eat out afterwards and like yeah, that's pretty much it. We don't
Yeah.
celebrate heavy like that because we don't wear that good.
Mm.
But like if it's like a goal or something, we just run to the crowd and like
Yeah.
do our celebration. That's it.
Do y'all ever do those FIFA celebrations?
See,
You know?
we want to. It's just I feel like at the time we score and we're just like not thinking to do celebrations or anything. Like example, like usually after the game I check if I have any pictures when I scored. But like when I'm in the game, I don't think of me going to the photographer and like doing a
Doing
celebration. I just lock in and go
In
to
the
the next
game.
goal. So like
There you go.
yeah, stuff like that.
That's the mindset.
Well,
What about you?
for the wildest post win, no, there I don't think. I just after a game I go home. That's it. I don't eat out.
the pizza.
Oh yeah,
And that
the
was-
basketball pizza celebration.
Yeah.
That was the
That's fine.
but the other one was for football. Yeah, but for basketball we ate out for pizza to celebrate the win for SIS Olympics.
So much pizza, bro. I'm so good. I saw the story. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Let me go.
It was like what game was it? I forgot.
What?
For the
Pizza.
pizza game. I lost some game. Was it?
It wasn't the one you played here, right?
No. It was like at a arena.
I forgot.
Yeah, well, that was our first game after SIS Olympics. So we wanted to celebrate that game and also SIS Olympics. But for a goal in football, the crazy celebration was Aaron's goal. Everyone just ran to him.
Oh,
I forgot about that, bro. As soon as Aaron scored, everyone
wild.
just ran at him, and we all just started jumping and everything. But that was actually fire. Yeah, that was.
That was crazy.
Supportiveness, though.
That was wild.
Yeah.
All right, next let's get into some confessions.
Confession?
Confessions.
Let's just start from a simple one. So I'm sure you guys sometimes have your own strategy, right, in games, and coaches would have different strategy for you. And have you ever pretended not to hear the coach's like instructions,
I never pretend to not hear. I
or like
just
not do that?
we have experiences like that before in our games that we just follow what he says, even if we think it's wrong.
Mhm.
We can't just force ourselves to not
Follow.
do what he said. So like yeah, we just follow. If it's not working, then that won't be put on us fully. So it could be put on the coach too for making a bad decision.
All right.
Okay, it's my turn, right? In basketball, I always hear Cornwell's instructions, but then when I go onto the field, onto the court, I don't know. I just forget. I forget.
I don't know.
I forget his instructions, and I just do whatever I want.
Playoff instinct.
Yeah,
Playoff instinct.
it usually works. Usually, but for the times it doesn't, he gets really angry at me. And then after I play so like bad, I just never go on the court again.
That's tough. Okay. Interesting. What's the most petty reason that you've been benched or subbed someone out?
Like what? Like most petty
Reason? What's the most petty reason you've benched or subbed someone out? What's the worst reason why you
that
benched
I
someone
made
else
someone
out?
go out.
Yeah. If you've ever done that. Or if it's ever happened, not just you have to sub them out if someone just got subbed out. What's the worst reason you've heard for someone to get subbed out?
They don't really do anything bad. Maybe just like they didn't do as good, and we didn't give them enough chance to prove themselves. So we instantly took them out for not playing like how they should in the game.
Okay. What about you, Reddy?
I don't know either.
No?
I mean, every time in a game, in both sports, someone gets subbed out, it's fair.
Just
I
for a
think.
fair reason,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Interesting.
But why was you like?
I was thinking of one like situation that happened, but I don't think he got subbed out, so it can't count. But yeah.
Okay, so in any game or competition, have you ever regretted, or just like in general, for your teammates, yeah, have you ever regretted not standing up for a teammate or an opponent?
Wait, can you repeat the question?
Have you ever regretted not standing up for a teammate or an opponent?
Not standing up for a teammate. Yeah.
Like you just let them get
Let
whatever
them get
comes-
into trouble or
Yeah.
let them get into anything.
I feel like I really have a bad habit of just like staying quiet and trying to get the game going. Like I said before, if someone gets down, I want them to get off the field. Even if it's my friend, I want them to get off first so we can keep playing,
Yeah.
and I'll check on them later.
Yeah.
So like the same scenario, same situation can be put for like if a fight happens or some talking back and forth with the teams happen. Usually I just stay quiet, but that's not because I don't want to help him. It's just at the time I can't think of anything else other than come on, we gotta keep playing, we gotta try and get a goal or keep this lead or try and win. So that's something that I wish I didn't do, and I would actually go to my friend and help them. Like if they're talking bad to my friend and they're talking bad to the other team, I want to be with my friends, and if they keep doing it, I'll do it back with them.
Okay.
So yeah.
Support this.
I don't think I've ever had an instance where someone is like getting flamed like that. I don't know, but probably like one. I don't know. I only remember the times like I did stand up for someone, but when I didn't stand, I don't know.
Maybe it never happened.
Maybe.
There you go. Now, always having support teammates is really important.
Yeah, like
Really important.
especially if you're the person
There you go. Yeah.
in that situation, having your friends there actually means a lot
Exactly. It
because
means a lot.
you know you won't be alone.
Yes. Exactly.